Mountain ever. Second highest peak.
Canada. What's with Canada? We got great big cities, but a lot of trees and rocks. Yeah, the winter's cold.
Welcome to the channel. I'm Gerald, and this is Trekking with Taz. Today's video is going to be a little different as I return to Torpy Mountain, a place I already did a video on this season, but this is a little different one. I'm bringing along a special guest, my granddaughter, Ellison. Last year, Ellison and I did Raven Lake with a ridge walk all the way around the top of the lake down to the cabin, and she wanted to do something bigger and better in some of the bigger mountains that Grandpa goes on. As you will see in the video, conditions were not good up top. When we got to the base of the last climb, the clouds come down, covered the mountain. The wind was bitter cold, and safety come to mind, and we just decided that we weren't going to do it up to the top of that last ridge, and we took the next ridge over. It's a little lower than the main Torpy climb, but still quite high, and she got to actually be up in the mountains. Conditions are turning to winter up there in the high country. We had snow, we had bitter icy cold. So anybody who's still planning on getting out before winter, bring lots of warm clothes. You're going to need them. Okie doke, let's look at the video.
Ellison.
Hi.
How old are you, Ellison?
11.
11. So last year you and I did Raven Lake and Raven Ridge, and now you want to do Torpy Mountain. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
You see how steep that is? That's just starting. You're going to do this? So here we are, we're at the Torpy trailhead. And well, not the trailhead, the quad trail, and then the trailhead's up there, and try and get this done before winter sets in. Probably be the last trip up here. Let's do it, Ellison. As we were heading up this fairly steep quad trail, I need to stop and get some air, so I have to throw a rope on the young in there and stop her, because she just run all the way up, wait for me at the top. But this is grizzly country, so got to be careful. Tended to the first mishap. Ellison's got a blister, so we taped that up pretty early in the day. We're heading way up there. So hopefully we got her. Feels better, eh? Let's do it. We're up a ways now, looking across at Baldy, and Ellison said she'd like to go up there next. So next year I think we'll do Baldy, eh? You think? Mm-hmm. So we're getting close to the top of the quad trail, and then we'll cut off on the other. We've done the worst of it now. Here goes. Second mishap. I'm gonna kick Mom. Those are brand new boots. I didn't know she'd never wear them, so now both feet are blistered. So we don't know how this day is gonna go. At the start of the quad trail, or the end of the quad trail, started the walking trail. You can see the mountain up behind us. It's where Ellison wants to go. So what was the first part of it?
Really steep.
You liked it?
Not
really? How's the blisters?
The what?
The blisters, how are they doing?
They're good.
They're good? Are you ready to go up that big mountain up there?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go do it. We're getting there. There's the mountain that Ellison wants to plant her flag on top of. You think you're gonna make it? Yeah? You gonna run or what? No, you're done running now, eh? You got that out of your system going up the quad trail? Yeah. So we're getting close. We'll be up there in 40 minutes. Dusting the snow up on Torpy. Hopefully it's not too slippery. We'll go up the ridge here and go across, and we'll have a look. Okay, we're up the first ridge. Now we head up this ridge line up to that knob up there, and then we're going to have to drop down and go up onto Torpy Mountain. Get close. A little bit of ice on top of the long tarn that Penny usually plays in. She's cool up here. It's winter. Whew. Got a little ptarmigan in front of us that's turning quite white. Very friendly. It's allowed us to get really close. Cool. Yeah, there's Torpy Mountain. We'll go around this little knob and then around the rock bluff over there and work our way up on Torpy. Getting excited to get up there?
Yeah.
Under the cold wind, once we get up there, get down. Clouds have blown in. Not much of a view right now. Wicked. Doing a little rock climbing, are we? We're just trying to get out of the wind for a bit, and hopefully these clouds will disappear so we can see something. We get out of the wind and have a little bite to eat. One thinks they need a snack, a whole bag of M&Ms to get out of this cloud. But she can't get them open, so she might be going without them. Had come down off of that ridge in the snow. How was it?
Good.
Good. She's getting the full mountain experience. Snow, clouds, wind, cold, all of it. Well, we're stepping over the ridge and it's not looking pretty. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to blow through or not. She's not very nice looking. I'm thinking that we're gonna maybe call it a day. Just about to the peak, but I don't want to get caught up there in something nasty either. I don't think Allison does either. So we're gonna call it a day. She got to get up in the mountains anyway. We're a long ways from the vehicle, so we're gonna start moving our way back. So Torpy's behind those clouds. We come over this other peak here. It's not quite as high as Torpy, but it's close. But it's just nasty. So Allison said that's enough of that. Let's go down. So did Grandpa. Got all our clothes on though. It's cold up here. Yeah, we're below the cloud a little bit now. You can actually see a little bit as we're moving. It's not the most pleasant day. The weather said it was supposed to be better than that, but it isn't. It's not a good day to be up here, but probably the last day before winter unless we get a big warm spell or something. At least Allison made it up. Second highest ridge over here. I guess that big cloud that went over us had a little snow in it. Everything's white now coming down. There was some white, but not this much when we went up. So we missed that cloud, I guess, thankfully. You don't want to go over there. Pick the right time to go down because it's not getting better, and that wind is bitter cold. So. Well, that's where we come from. You can see it's still nasty up there. You can see the clouds still going over. Got a little bit of snow coming down. But we got some sun over this way. And Allison's too warm. She's taking clothes off here. And we weren't too warm. We had everything on up there, and we're not too warm by any stretch. But we're doing good. Made her down to the ATV track. Just having a little snack, and then we'll head on down. See, the mountains finally opened up a little bit again, but clouds just keep coming in. It was really cold up there. It just wasn't going to be fun. So We're on our way down now. Allison's got her 7 granola bars in her and she's ready to go. We're probably halfway down this quad trail now. We just met another couple and their young fella and dog, and they're heading up to the lake at Torpy to camp for the night. So I was just looking up there and it looks like the clouds may have finally lifted up there a bit. So hopefully it's nice when they get there. We're back down at the vehicle. Weather's cleared up a little bit. It was nice. Well, Allison, how was the hike?
Good.
Good? You liked it?
Yeah.
Except for the wind. Yeah, it was pretty nasty wind. Would you do it again?
Yes.
What's your next hike up here?
Huh?
What mountain do you want to climb next up here?
The Baldy.
There you go. Baldy it is. Give me 5.
Thanks for coming along on Allison and I's adventure up Torpy Mountain. Although we didn't get to top out on the peak itself, you can see we got to see most everything up there. And it was an interesting trip. The first thing Allison asked me is, what's the toughest hike out there? And so I told her she kind of wanted to go there, but told her she's got to get a little taller yet. That river crossing is just a little too tall for her. So we talked about what was the second toughest one, and that was Baldy. So next year, she wants to go to Baldy Mountain and do that one. While we're talking about hiking with grandchildren, I thought this would be a good time to throw something out at the rest of my grandchildren. So Athena, Jackson, Lorelei, Lachlan, Carter, Reese, and Lucas, when are you coming up the mountains with me? Grandpa's getting older, so if you're going to do it, we have to do it pretty soon. Anyway, thanks for coming along. Hope you enjoyed the adventure. And I'm not sure what the next one is, but please come back and join us on the next one. Bye now.